Hello Virgo, this is Solomon. I want to welcome you to your weekly reading for the week of February the 6th to the 12th of 2017. Alright, so let's start out with the first cluster I do have here for you. Okay, now we have here the Emperor as the major arcana, you have the Eight of Cups, and you have Judgment as a major arcana, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel like a lot of you are doing what you feel is necessary in order for you to take the necessary steps to get away from a situation that is no longer serving you, whether it's a relationship, a certain arrangement, maybe it's a job that you have where you know the job is not actually exciting for you anymore, a relationship is not bringing you the emotional fulfillment that you want, and the indecision that's possibly stemming from within you is something that needs to change in order for you to get the relationship and the ideal partnership that you want to experience. So I feel like it's necessary to completely move on, emotionally leave something that you have been holding on to, or someone that you have been holding on to behind. You could be dealing with an Aries, okay, as this person who's very grounded. They are determined, all right. They go by the book, follow the rules that needs to be followed, so that you're not holding on to baggage and older connections that you have that are not really serving you well. So that Four of Pentacles is telling you, in reverse, is telling you to let go of what no longer is having you to go on the direct path that you actually want to partake in, that you want to experience and have that outcome that you want. So a lot of growth is taking place with the Judgment card. Is telling you that there's a lot of transformation happening within you. The Judgment card is the card of Pluto. Pluto is about transformation. It's the underground, awakening to your higher calling, changing a lot of things within yourself, within your environment, friendships, relationships, different things where you are judging yourself accordingly to know what's going to work for you and what's not anymore. All right, so that number is 2, and it is about making decisions, planning, different things like that. Okay, so we have here the next cluster of the Six of Swords. All right, in reverse, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So a lot of things that you are thinking about. You're thinking about someone, you're thinking about some pains, and it does seem to be like some experiences from the past that you are clinging on to. And I feel like some of you are possibly not able to completely move on from a certain situation, not able to let go of pains and hurts from past experiences, some kind of regrets that you are going through. But the the Three of Swords in reverse is kind of telling you that there's a slow progress. You're making progress. You're trying to do your best to change your perspective. The Eight of Swords is also looking at things from a different angle. Also, you can see the light that may have been kind of hampered with a lot of the darkness that you have experienced. And I do feel like a lot of you have to break away from restrictions, holding yourself back in isolation. If you have not been able to make a firm connection with someone, you have to move yourself on from whatever is blocking you here. Like some of you can't move on from something, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. You may know exactly what that might be. All right, I do feel here with this cluster, the Seven of Swords, you have the Three of Cups, you have the Five of Cups, and then you have the Nine of Wands. So someone is possibly, say if you are around a party, if you're in a party or something like that, where there's a big gathering or something like that, you may see this other person around, you may be around them, and you may feel like there's some kind of conflict. You may be sad, you may want to communicate with this person, and I feel like someone is possibly being dishonest about their feelings in a situation, and it's causing a lot of depression. And I do feel like some of you are very defensive about some kind of drama or conflict, or maybe say if a certain person is pursuing you and trying to get you to open up to them, you're kind of like, you're wanting to kind of push them away in a way because you don't want to kind of open up to them just yet. You're possibly not ready. This could also be happening in the other way around, where another person is not willing to open up to you just yet, even though you have made the effort, you have given the effort in trying to make the relationship go in the right way. So there could be some kind of conflicts that you're going through where someone is being dishonest and not communicating, or even if there is communication, there's a truth that's not completely there. Okay, so there is some kind of gatherings or some kind of parties that you could be around maybe this week. Okay, so this mini cluster here, the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, speaks about sometimes a lot of you may be having trouble with staying focused. You may not be very grounded. You may not be in your element. All right, you could be out of work, looking for work. Sometimes this is not working hard around the home, where the home environment is not stabilized. There's discomfort, a lack of communication. Sometimes this is moving. Say if you started moving or started reorganizing or rearranging things, you may get lazy and feel like you don't want to keep up in doing those things, or there's just a lack of keeping up the home environment. So some issues around the home where there's a lack of stability. Someone is not working or possibly looking for a new job to change these things around. And in order to change that into the state that you want to experience, you have to work hard at it. You have to give that energy that you will want to see. If you want to see things progressing in the right way, your efforts is going to have this turn around and be stabilized, where there's harmony, marriage, the potential for a contract and relationship. So kind of try to focus on that, turn that energy around. Okay, I feel here, okay, you do have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Four of Cups in reverse, and we have the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Four of Swords. So I just did the sign of Leo. So some of you could be dealing with the Leo because they have these same kind of aspects in their energy this week. So the Ten of Pentacles is financially being stable. At times for some of you, there could be, there doesn't necessarily have to be a definition of being financially secure completely, but there could be others surrounding you where there's the mother, the father, your grandmother, and the children around having a good time. And a lot of times, a lot of you are focused on this picture of an opportunity to have this relationship, but there are some missed opportunities because you may not be going out and getting the things done that you need to. And that's why I was talking about the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, that a lack of focus, a lack of drive, and not feeling very ambitious. So a lot of the opportunities that are coming your way could be thrown out the door. It's like the universe is, offering you this marriage, this happy relationship, but for some reason, some of you are stuck inside of a whirlwind of patterns of thinking, of just maybe a negative belief that you're not going to be able to get by the situation. But I do feel like a lot of you will be able to if you just kind of rest, change your perspective, and focus on what you can to control this thing, so you can turn this unhappy relationship or marriage into a harmonious one. All right. I do feel we have one card here now. This is the a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that you could be dealing with. It is in reverse, so there could be some delays with communication, delays with affection, the connection that you really want to have with a certain person. It could cause a lot of brewing, a lot of assumptions, jealousy, or possessiveness in a relationship. This could be your energy, I feel, for a lot of you, where there is this kind of chemistry that you want with another person, but there are some kind of delays. Either you can't move forward, don't want to just yet, or the other person is not completely sure of how to get out of their sticky situation. So these are some energies that are coming by this week. Others of you, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the World in reverse, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers is here as a major arcana, and we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So something or someone is still holding on to some past grievances and is having them feeling a bit indecisive about commitment. Maybe you are juggling two different people. Maybe some of you are thinking about staying in a relationship from the past or marriage because you're not sure if you really can or should completely move forward with another person. And maybe it's because they can't completely move forward to find closure in their situation. So it's causing you to be very angry and volatile in the situation, and it's causing you to think about, maybe I should explore my options in love. Maybe this is not the right person for me because you two have had some bad fallings out. Maybe there's some issues with children as well in the situation. Maybe this is someone from your childhood where there's a long-standing issues that has been happening for some time, in which you two may know about but others may not. So there's some kind of connection here. So this is the World here as a major arcana. So this is like maybe some cycles that keep happening over and over and over again, and it's causing you to be very dismissive of that opportunity that the universe is trying to send out to you. So some of you are juggling two different options when it comes to career, it comes to relationship, friendships, many different things. And this could be another Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus that you are dealing with, all right? And speaking about Leo, I mentioned Leo before, and they had these two cards as well, the Five of Swords and the Tower. So this comes about, some kind of change may happen on this week. A breakup, some kind of thing that may shock you, some kind of arguments. If something has been boiling under the surface, if you've been holding certain things back and holding things in, someone could actually let loose and say certain things, or there could be some kind of gossip or drama. Just watch the things that you're saying. Watch that you don't get into this kind of conflict, because you don't need to do that. You know, there's a point of getting your point across with the Seven of Wands energy, where you are stating your case and standing up for yourself, but not being nasty or volatile or just mean and vengeful about the situation, you know, and having others kind of sad and being a bully in a situation. If you are dealing with someone like that, you need to let them know about themselves and kind of move on from the situation. But the Tower here is not a good card to see in a combination with these two cards, because there could be some very negative energy here, fights, arguments, physical kind of interaction with one another that's not in a good light. But that's not for everyone. You know, you could witness something, you know, outside or external to your environment that brings some change, something on the news or something like that, where the Tower is here. But it can be negative or positive for a lot of you. But, you know, in the positive sense, the Tower comes where there's change that needs to be made, where people are trying to avoid that necessary change, but the universe brings about in a synchronistic kind of way to make that change come about. It's really needed. So those are some energies that you may experience this week. So let's see what the romance angels have for you this week. All right, romance angel messages for Virgo for the week of February 6th to 12th of 2017. For Virgo for February 6th to 12th. Whoa. No, too many cards. February 6th to 12th, 2017. Release your ex. So for some of you, this is what this is saying. You know, being unable to completely move on from someone or something, and this could be someone from your past. You're having a difficulty moving on, and that's what I was talking about, the lack of closure and completion that's needed in the situation. So this may speak to some of you, not all, but you'll know if this resonates with you or not. All right, so lots of love and healing to the situation. Try to do the best that you can with that. If you would like a private reading, you can always come to me via my Facebook page, or you can email me to set something up that's going to be specific for your energy and situation. All right, much love and much light.